All right, guys, I just want to do a quick little rant video here. Obviously, I'm driving, so I'm not going to be looking at the camera every time. I'm going to be paying attention where I'm driving. But PSA just raised their prices today, and this is going to screw up their market. They literally just kicked themselves in the nuts is what they did. And everybody else is now going to get pushed to other places. People are going to start, going other places for grading because of this cost. They just helped out all the other grading card services right off the bat just now. Because I have stuff I want to send to PSA, and I've never submitted anything to PSA ever. I've graded one thing in my life, and it was through CGC or whatever, and it was Luke Skywalker original figure for a friend that I was just helping out because that we had to prove that it was authentic. But so with PSA doing this and raising their prices, you're going to see a run on cards that you can't usually, or you're not willing to usually purchase. You'd rather grade your card. But with the grading price being so high, especially based on the turnaround you're going to choose, it's going to be cheaper to just go buy the card now. You're going to probably see a run on mid-tier to low PSA 10 type cards, or even graded cards 8 or 9. There's going to be a run on them because it's cheaper to buy the card already graded for $40 or $45 than try and send it in for like a 20-day that's going to cost you $50. All right, so those $50 tier cards, especially in a high grade, are going to become much more enticing now. PSAs and Beckett and a lot of these companies are backed up. I understand that. Nat Turner taking over PSA, and then, they just recently raised prices in January, I believe, and now they just raised prices again. And they didn't go up a little bit. They kind of went up a lot of bit, in my opinion, for what they're doing, and they're going to shut people off to grading. A lot of people would rip to flip. It would rip, grade, flip. And the opportunity to rip, grade, flip just went down because of cost. The market obviously continually going up and things being worth more money is going to, give the people the idea that, hey, I don't care. But to get a 20-day submission back, which is not a 20-day return at this point, you're going to have to be very conscious on what cards you send to PSA at this point, and even Beckett. But your HGA, GMA, CGC, whatever else there is out there, the 1,000 of them that seems popping up every 5 seconds, those cards, companies that are grading are going to see an influx right now because they're now cheaper than PSA. And if the resale value is not, let's say, based on how high the card is, obviously, especially mid to low tier cards, Pokemon cards, gaming cards, something like I open a box for, let's say an Elite Trainer box with that $40. I want to send like 4 or 5 cards away to get graded, and hopefully get 9s and 10s, and then I'll be able to make an extra $200-300. That's going to change. That goes down quite a bit now, especially if you're doing a 20-day. If you're doing the longer term, which I don't think they even have open right now for the bulk submission, they just shut that off too. So I just keep seeing that they're shutting down their service, making it less affordable, less attainable, and it may be just to catch up, but it's still a bad move in my opinion. I'd rather them pause service, but this is probably the alternate to pausing service. Just, hey, we're going to raise the prices. If you still want it, bring it to us. We're the premier company because the market says so. But you got to understand this, Nat Turner, the market can say you're not too. So don't be surprised if all of a sudden these HGA cards and these GMA cards and the CGC stuff starts popping off. Especially people that have nicer slabs now, because people like the idea of the AI grading, the color match. Those are very popular. I mean, right now they're starting to fall behind the curve. Other than the market still saying PS10's the greatest, but we've seen Sasha T grade a Beckett 9 and get a PSA 10. So at the end of the day, buy the card, not always the grade. I know it's easy just to buy the grade because that's what it says it is. If you go give me 100 PSA 10s, I could probably find something wrong with all of them for the most part and maybe pick out that top one. So PSA not also having an elite graded card like Beckett or HGA, to where there's a gold basically or a top end pristine, I think hurts the company a little bit, because like I said, we've all seen PSA 10s that are off center. We've all seen PSA 10s that maybe have a little fuzzy on the corner or little edges, and they're like, well, almost all the cards are like that. Almost all the cards are like that, so that's how we grade them. No, a pristine card is perfect. Perfect. All right, that's why it's elite. That goes above and beyond, and that's why I like the idea of what Beckett does in HGMA or HGA. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'm just going through a rant while I'm driving here to get a little content out there. But hey guys, let me know how you feel about this. Are you going to be sending your cards to PSA? Are you going to send them somewhere else to try it? Are you going to now, all your lower tier cards you're going to go somewhere else with? If you're trying to quick flip to make money, especially if you're trying to make money in this hobby. I'm more of a collector than I am a flipper. I'll get rid of stuff I don't need, but like I said, I've never even graded a card. But you know, places like Star Stock and things like that, you know, it might be more valuable to send raw to these places now and go through that system than try and grade anymore. I mean, they're cutting out a piece of the market for themselves, I believe. If you don't think so, let me know in the comments down below. Make a video rebuttal. I don't mind. But again, like, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate it, guys. And have a good day. It's Monday. I'll be out tomorrow trying to hunt some retail. It's going to be rough. People are getting out there earlier and earlier. 5:30, 4:30, 1:30 in the morning stuff. I'm not getting up for that. I got a job. I like to take my kid to school every day. You know, I might sacrifice a day in the morning to do that, but that's not me. Again, I like to open to rip. Retail's the cheapest I can buy it at, so that's what I got to try to do. And if I can get 1 or 2 stores of product at the minimum required, that whatever Target allows us or that Walmart allows us per week, I'm happy with that. I don't need 40 boxes of something. I'd like it, but I don't need it. All right, guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and take care. Have a good week, guys.